Capricorn, hello and welcome to your weekly reading with Angelic Ascensions Tarot. This video is for Capricorn singles, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, and this is your video for today until a week from now. So let's take a look. So today is March 6th, Tuesday, March 6th. So until next week. But keep in mind that these energies can continue to play out. It's not just limited to just this time. But let's take a look. Okay, some of you could have been dealing with a fire sign, Capricorn. This is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for this week, Holy Spirit. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Okay, well, some of you could have been dealing with an air sign. Are you coming out of this period of worry? This feeling of being stabbed in the back? Maybe you're connecting with your family. Maybe you're connecting with a Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Definitely fire sign energy. You see something in someone. You see a future with someone that you are absolutely in love with, to the point that you're able and willing to let go of past heartbreak, past deception, past drama that you had with someone from the past. And this could have been a Capricorn that you were dealing with. Another Capricorn, right? Because obviously this is for you. But some of you could have been dealing with another Capricorn or Sagittarius. Yeah, it looks like you're willing to lay it all on the line, or vice versa for this person. You know, but in the past, it looks like you weren't willing to take that leap of faith. Something caused you to kind of pull back. It looks like you're going through this period of healing. You're leaving behind past burdens, past frustrations, past disappointments. And now you're ready to move on into the future with this person. This is someone that really wasn't putting in the initiative in the past and keeping this relationship going. There could have been some immature communication. There was definitely love. And what's on the horizon for you is a new beginning. Could be with an earth sign. Could be some new career opportunity that's coming up for you as well. Wow, you're healing. You're letting the past go. I'm seeing that someone wants forgiveness for how they hurt you in the past. Someone was more about keeping their options open. And it looks like you weren't going for this in the past, you know, or you're not willing to go for it now because you're not, though you have nostalgic feelings and you love this person, you want to take one step ahead, but you're feeling a bit fearful. Like with all of your heart, you want this, but something's stopping you in your tracks from having this new beginning. You do have these nostalgic feelings, but because no one's making a move, things are just in a state of limbo. Things are just stuck. They're in stagnation. And it could have been the history. Well, it's obviously due to the history that you had with this person. Someone was sneaky and they got caught. Capricorn, someone is having faith. They're praying for you to come back into their lives. They want this. They want you. They see a future with you, and they felt like they were a fool not to pull you into their lives. This relationship was emotionally draining for you. It looks like, yeah, you're ready to let go of conflict. You're ready to let go of all past. Someone's ready to forego everything. They're like, you know what? I don't care what drama we had in the past. I want this. I want you. I see a future with you, and I want to secure that future is what someone is saying, and someone is thinking about you, or like I said, vice versa, because it's a general reading. So anything that I say can go vice versa. And you know, be sure to check your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for more clarity if you happen to need it. It'll give you a full scope reading. You have someone who's crazy about you and they haven't been able to forget about you. You could have known this person since childhood. You may have children with this person. It looks like with your career, though, you're going to have a lot of options to choose from. Beware of backstabbers in your job. Someone's trying to keep you stuck, keep you stagnant. Someone doesn't want to see you succeed. Yeah, could be an Aries. I'm seeing Virgo also. Dealing with some backstabbers on the job, conflict on the job, but it's like you're completely aware of who these people are. But as it pertains to your relationship, you were dealing with a relationship that was one-sided. And I'm seeing that someone has regret about how things played out in the past. And there was a rift that you had with this person. Words spoken without tact, without care about the other one's feelings. You know, just absolutely no regard. So you have someone coming forward and they want to be honest with you. They're willing to tell you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Now, I know that not everyone doesn't want their ex back, and that's fine. So consider this a warning. If you don't want this person back, consider it a warning that this person may be trying to reach out to you in the near future. But if you do want this person back, then hey, the opportunity is here. It's up for grabs. You've been dealing with a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Someone's definitely in love with you, and it could specifically be a Cancer. I'm seeing Virgo as well. Conflict. Yeah, someone's very defensive. And that defensiveness could have led to this arguing. I'm seeing forward movement, travel for work, travel to be with someone. You have many options, Capricorn, but it's like you're fixated on this one that you're absolutely head over heels in love with. You've grown. You've become emotionally mature. You're no longer a page. You've grown into a king. You've matured. And now you want expansion. You're solid in your career. Or, you know, let me put it this way. You have a new opportunity coming up in your career path that is going to bring you to solidarity if you're not right now. You know, right now you could be in limbo, but your future is looking great financially. Okay, so you have your partner coming toward you, your counterpart. Two of you are evenly yoked. You're on the same page. You are marching together for this cause of stabilizing this relationship, making it solid as a rock. Leading the two of you into victory. This is a soulmate, and you're missing that connection that you have with this person. It looks like this person could have been a Pisces. This person, excuse me, is not, you may not be so open to giving them a second chance, or they may not be open to giving you a second chance. Or this could just be an assumption, your expectation. And this person could be an Aquarius. Someone is coming out to confess how they really feel. Things became unstable and unglued, and it shook the foundation of your relationship and things fell apart. But someone is still riding for the cause. They want this relationship to work. They're willing to put everything on the line where they weren't willing to do that in the past. This person, for some of you, because it's a general reading, this person has grown. They've shown a lot of growth since you've dealt with them in the past. Not advocating for this person, okay? Because it's a general reading. And this may not be the case for everyone that's watching. But yeah, for some of you who this message is for, this person is really ready. They're really ready for you. And they're ready to ride with you till the wheels fall off. See? In the past, this person was refusing to see. Look at that. His crown chakra is activated and he still won't see it. You know? Third eye is open, but he still won't see it. See, he's got armor around him so that he just doesn't want to see. There's nothing in this picture that should keep this person from seeing. But yeah, in the past, they just didn't see what damage they were doing. They didn't see your value. Yeah, they didn't see what kind of damage that they were causing. They didn't necessarily single-handedly bring the relationship down, because it does take two, but they definitely contributed to the demise of the relationship. Confrontation, Five of Swords, conflict. Someone has inner child issues. Maybe there's some type of issue that stemmed from childhood, and someone's having to confront those issues. And those childhood issues, whatever issues that this person could have been going through, rendered them helpless and hopeless. Or they felt helpless and hopeless without you because they're missing this connection, this soulmate connection. And this darkest fear is that they'll lose you. They could be daydreaming about you. They're hoping that you will make a decision, but they're thinking that all is lost. But if someone decides to open up and share their love, love abounds. Someone didn't feel nurtured in this relationship, so that's what they wanted. Someone needs to nurture that inner child because there's been a lack of healing. Someone hasn't healed from, like I said, childhood issues, lack of healing. Lack of healing. What has the potential to happen as the two of you come together? For the sake of healing, for the sake of maybe the children. You're thinking maybe you have children with this person, but you're coming together for the sake of love. This love that the two of you have is undeniable, and it's coming down to someone making a decision and embracing the future together. Or that inner child just needs to be embraced. That inner child needs some love and nurturing. So look at that. Healing begins once the two of you decide to open up and share this love again. So much potential here for you to heal from the past. Someone's got to open up, and it's going to take someone to take the initiative. But with the Tower card, I feel like someone, see that lightning bolt there? Someone has had some type of realization, and they've become wiser. That the Emperor, they become wiser. It looks like you're hesitant to take a leap of faith back into this. Because you're tired of feeling alone in a relationship. Feeling like this is a partnership. Why should you feel so alone? Why should you feel so isolated? And yeah, there was conflict, but this time around, it's like the two of you are deciding to choose your battles and not fight about everything. Immature communication, you know, someone just did not know how to keep their mouth shut, or they just, they didn't know how to convey what it is that they needed to convey. Because they just didn't see. Now, yeah, here it is, sadness and isolation. That's also that inner child that feels sad and isolated. Now, like I was saying, I see some type of career opportunity, a lot of different doors opening up for you. And believe and succeed. You have the ability to succeed and rise above the situation. It may take prayer and meditation. Isolating yourself from the world, from your mundane activities, to think about and strategize on how you're going to get to point B. You realize point A is, I want my love back. Point B, well, you know, the end result is getting them back. And so someone's strategizing on how to do that. Yeah, that dedicated effort is going to pay off. This is also with your career, something that you're dedicated. That dedication is going to bring you to this Six of Wands, this victory, this accolade for a job well done. So I'm saying that someone has to master their emotions or master communication. Wow, Capricorn, you are about to shine. Something with this dedicated effort is going to bring you to maybe some public recognition. Yeah, you went through some challenging times in the past, but it's like the two of you have learned. You've learned, you've grown. You're not the same people that you once were. Someone could have been very childish in the past, only thinking about themselves, not worrying about how their consequences were going to affect you. And over time, you saw things for what they really were. You've accepted things. You've accepted that this person is not perfect for some of you, and you're willing to forego issues that took place in the past, and you're willing to give this a second chance and open up to this person again. Creation. This could be with career. And this is also a new beginning, creating, manifesting what it is that you want into your life. Yes, in the past, this relationship was dissipating. It was falling apart, but joy, then we have that joy abounds, love abounds, okay? So love and joy is coming toward you. If that's what you want, and if this message is genuinely and truly for you. See that success and growth. You're not, like I said, you're not the same people that you once were. Someone could have been, you know, had the mind of a child, immature what they're thinking. But now I'm seeing that someone is really willing to put in the work and the dedication to keep this relationship going. Someone had this refusal to change in the past. They were complacent. This person could have been cold to you. They could have been distant, kept themselves isolated from you. They could have been MIA when it was time to solve issues in the relationship. They were just absent. They were present, but emotionally unavailable to you. Accepting what is. See, didn't we have that already? Acceptance. Yeah, you've grown. And you may be ready to forgive because you're accepting what is. And that's the beginning of forgiveness. Now, forgiveness doesn't mean that you're a doormat. Forgiveness means that you surrender, that you no longer hold on to that resentment. Because that resentment can obviously bring you down. Whether this person knows that you forgive them or not, that's irrelevant. You can forgive someone and they absolutely have no idea that you have forgiven them. But this is more so for you, for your health. Because holding on to resentment, believe it or not, can cause so many unnecessary health issues within the two of you. Some of you don't realize that you're liberated. You feel like you're stuck. See that the door is open. He's not stuck. But in someone's mentality, there's a need for healing from old ways of thinking, limited ways of thinking that are holding you back, that are keeping you in a state of stagnation, that are keeping you dwelling on the past and having past regrets, keeping you stuck, unable to move forward, right? That refusal to see. So, someone's going to have to face those darkest fears by accepting what is and emerging into grace. Maybe time, Capricorn, to simplify your life. Or this is someone that's hoping to come into your life to simplify things. This person made things very dramatic in the past. But yeah, they want to mend this with you. They realize what they did. And they want to work it out. Communicate freely. There's definitely a need for communication. And that's the beginning of healing as well. Someone needs to be able to communicate without feeling like they're judged or being stifled. Okay, well, wow, these cards are flowing out. Listening with your heart. Someone needs to open up their heart. And once that happens, that's when that love begins. Choose your own battles. That's not what I meant to do. Once you open up, that healing begins. And the new you emerges. Right? You've gone through growth. You've gone through breakthrough. You're mature enough to forgive. And that's when that healing begins. Begin to heal from the past. Because you've opened your heart and you're able to communicate freely. Opening to love. My heart is open. See that? Starting fresh. A new beginning. A new start. A solid new start. Where things are moving forward. This is moving in together. This is making, like I said, head over heart decisions about where this relationship is headed and standing firm on those decisions. Someone in the past, you know, they were a bit fickle. Their mind was changed by the direction of the wind. It was that simple. It was that easy. Someone was being ruled by their emotions. And when you're ruled by your emotions, you can be easily swayed this way or that way. When you're grounded and you're rooted, you stand firm on what it is that you believe. Someone has to get out of this mind frame. There's a need for liberation, healing from all of these demons that are holding you back and keeping you bound and stuck from moving forward. All right, Capricorn, singles. Dietary change. You're trying to open up your chakras, it looks like. Especially that crown chakra. Stop eating all that processed food possibly, right? It'll save you some money. But your financial situation is about to change. Maybe it won't change your money because, you know, those energy foods do cost. But anyway, that's besides the point. Dietary change, new exercise program. You're ready to change. You're open to change. Your relationship dynamic is definitely prone to change. And heavenly signs. That crown chakra is activated. Listen to your intuition. You're going to get those heavenly downloads into your crown chakra so that you can clearly see what decisions to make. Forgiveness keeps coming up over and over. And this isn't just forgiveness, sweeping it under the carpet saying, oh, yeah, I forgive you. It goes much deeper than that. Much, much deeper than that. Because this pain is not on the surface. It has levels to it. So you have someone coming to join into your life. And there's finally a motivation to bring this healing. And it's going to bring a windfall of emotions. And your finance, in your financial sector, this is going to bring a windfall financially for you because it looks like God is aligning you. He's giving you that wisdom because you've meditated, you prayed, and now here comes that solid new beginning, that fresh start with your career. You're wiser now. You see who the backstabbers are. You avoid people that are full of conflict because you've changed your mind. You're no longer the same person. You see now. You've had that epiphany, that realization. You're no longer limited. You're no longer stuck. Only if you choose to be. So it's all a choice. Oh, before I go there, let's go here. Holy Spirit, show me Capricorn, singles. this week through next week. So for those of you who are new, these are weekly readings, okay? Someone in the past, they were more concerned about their own urges. So we got the Devil card. Someone was all about themselves and what pleased them. Not worrying about how their actions were affecting the relationship. But now you realize that you have this ability to be an alchemist. You have the ability to manifest what it is that you want. So if you want a solid future, you have the ability to manifest that. Now it's going to take courage to take a step forward, to change your mind, to get out of these limited mindsets. Because really, in actuality, you're not stuck, you're not bound. See, he's just not seeing. His eyes are down. His face is down. He just doesn't see that there's an opportunity to escape. So you hold out and you're feeling disappointed at your decisions, but you're about to enter a new cycle. This is both mentally, career, this is like in so many different facets of your life. Capricorn, here we go. Big, bold vision. That big, bold vision you have, it's time to take a leap of faith and go into it. You know, because in the past, I'm seeing that you were a bit reluctant to take that leap of faith, but that's going to have this positive payoff for you. Whatever dream that you have inside of you, that dream that you've been holding on since childhood, time to go for it, because that's when you're going to see this forward movement. It's going to take you getting beyond your comfort zone. Like I said, whatever dream you've been holding on since childhood, you're about to enter a new cycle. And that big, bold vision, it's time to go for it. She feels, she knows. This is you listening to your intuition. Even those, your emotions. I want to make this so clear. I want to say that your emotions can lead your intuition. But the only way that that can happen is if you are spiritually grounded. Because when you're listening to your intuition, you know, the sacral chakra, when you feel it in your gut, that's still emotional. But not emotion where you are fixated on your fears. Because your fears can definitely stir up your emotions. I hope I'm making sense here. When you're spiritually grounded, you can feel your intuition, not just hear it. Because there's so many levels of your intuition. There's clairsentience, clairvoyance, all of these things. And I'll probably do a video about that sometime in the near future. But I'm seeing that you have someone that's going to message you out of the blue because they're ready for this new cycle. They're ready for a new life with you. You could have a family with this person. Or this is you in your career being surrounded by like-minded people that want the same thing that you want, okay? They're not partaking of these limited thoughts. They're ready to move onward and upward. They're well studied. Or this is someone that was very controlling in the past, narrow-minded, not willing to see things from different perspectives. Someone with tunnel vision. Someone's about to change. The situation's about to change. Your mind is about to change. Change on so many levels. Epiphanies and realizations on multiple levels. Beyond the mind, the heart beats. Not being so in your head. Yes, there's a point in time when you have to be cerebral and think things through. There's a need to also follow your heart. Because that's where healing begins. By opening up. Choosing your battles. Healing that inner child, which takes dedicated effort. You're not helpless and hopeless. It's only your perception of things that's keeping you feeling bound and stuck. Remember this? It's only his perception that's causing him to feel stuck. Because he just doesn't see. Remember? Refusing to see. You're not stuck. So let's see. Holy Spirit, what advice do you have for Capricorn singles, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for this week? Capricorn singles, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Capricorn, here we go. Clairvoyance, oh my gosh. Weren't we just talking about this? Thank you, God Almighty. I'm helping your spiritual sight to awaken fully so you can clearly see heavenly love. Clairvoyance, remember I told you your intuition has so many layers and so many different facets. Okay? And listening to that intuition will get rid of this inner conflict that's keeping you stuck and keeping you feeling helpless and hopeless. I can't say it enough. There's a need to change your mind. Creative writing. Some of you are, it's very therapeutic to write out your feelings in a journal. Or maybe some of you are authoring a book. You're telling your story about where you were and how far you've come. You know, you've mastered it. You realize it. You've got it all figured out. And now you want to help other people. You want to share that love. And you want to come together. Because you don't want anyone to feel alone and feel like they can't open up and grow. You've got that success and growth, and now you're wanting to help others, and you're putting that dedicated effort toward that. So, yeah, for those who are feeling orphaned and disappointed and left out in the cold, and those who need their inner child nurtured, some of you are writing that book to help other people. And Capricorn, you know what to do. Trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. Passion. Trust and follow your renewed passion in your love life and career. Just what I was saying. There's some type of change in career path, and there's definitely change with love. You know, on the love sector of your life. For those of you for whom this message is for. Yeah, you went through the heartache and loss. But now, two of you match each other. You're evenly yoked. You're willing and ready to be loved and to be loyal to one another because you changed your mind. So Capricorn, this concludes your weekly reading with Angelic Ascensions Tarot. Some of you are guarded also. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so by going directly to my website, which is angelicascensionstarot.com. And you can also reach out to me by text only on the Instant Go app. All right, everyone, thank you so much for bearing with me through this incredibly long video. I wish you the absolute best, and I'll see you next week. Bye for now.